All right, Shalom. I want to start off by giving all praise, honor, and glory due to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakwadash. I'd like to give double honors unto the apostles and the artists of Great Millstone, who I learned this truth from, and I like to say peace and salutations unto the hopefully elect. And today is Monday, May 13th, 2024, Missile Monday, and I have this article from NDTV World. And this is amid tensions, Iran's big nuclear bomb warning to Israel. So I'm just going to read this article and I'll bring out a couple of scriptures. Lord willing, this lesson is edifying and straight to the point. No, I'm not going to try to make this one too long. So it says, an advisor to Iran's supreme leader, Ayatollah Ali Khamenei, has reignited concerns over the country's nuclear ambitions, particularly in light of escalating tensions with Israel. Kamal Karazi, the advisor, hinted at a shift in Iran's nuclear doctrine if its existence is perceived to be under threat by Israel. We have no decision to build a nuclear bomb, but should Iran's existence be threatened, there will be no chance but to change our military doctrine, Karazi said. Tensions between Iran and Israel reached a tipping point when the former launched a barrage of explosive drones and missiles directly targeting Israeli territory in response to bombing of Iran's embassy in Syria's capital, Damascus, earlier in April. Says despite Ayatollah Khamenei's previous fatwa against nuclear weapons development, Iran's then intelligence minister hinted in 2021 that external pressures, particularly from Western nations, could prompt a reassessment of Iran's nuclear posture. In the case of an attack on our nuclear facilities by the Zionist regime, Israel, our deterrence will change, Karazi added. Amidst this backdrop, efforts to engage with the International Atomic Energy Agency, or IAEA, have yielded mixed results. While discussions between Iran's nuclear officials and IAEA representatives have been described as positive and productive, tangible progress remains elusive. Rafael Grossi, the head of the IAEA, expressed frustration over Iran's alleged lack of cooperation, highlighting the urgency for concrete measures to address outstanding concerns regarding Iran's nuclear activities. Last year, Iran made commitments to assist in investigating uranium particles found at undeclared sites and reinstall monitoring equipment. However, the IAEA reports indicate that these assurances have not resulted in significant advancements. The present state is completely unsatisfactory for me. We are almost at an impasse, and this needs to be changed, Grossi said, as quoted by news agency AFP. During discussions between Grossi and Iranian officials, both sides acknowledged the 2023 agreement as a potential framework for cooperation, but implementation has been slow. Additionally, concerns we were raised about external interference, particularly from Israel, which Iran views as a hostile actor. So yeah, man, as you can see, you still have tensions between, those Ishmaelites and, the small hats, man, Ishmael and Amalek, they're still over there going to war. And, these Ishmaelites in particular, in Iran, they're pretty much, trying to, or they are going to beef up their nuclear arsenal as well. Because again, we have to remember, man, just like the apostle said, we have to keep an eye on that region. Because again, as in the scriptures, and I'm going to bring it out, the least of the flock shall draw them out, man. Because, these smaller wars are eventually going to lead up to, World War III, which is going to be the war to end all wars, man. But it's all ramping up, man. This is all biblical prophecy coming to pass, man. So, as always, I'm going to start in the book of Isaiah, chapter 54 and verse 16. It says, Behold, I have created the smith that bloweth the coals in the fire, and that bringeth forth an instrument for his work. And they have created the waster to destroy. And again, the smith, those modern smith, being, those scientists, in particular that are developing these nuclear weapons, man. And that waster to destroy being these nuclear weapons, these ICBM missiles that are being created just to be used for this last war, that is going to take place, And this isn't just going to be any, traditional war, man. There's the book of Isaiah, chapter 9 and verse 5, and it says, For every battle of the warrior is with confused noise and garments rolled in blood. But this shall be with burning and fuel of fire. And yeah, man, as we know, traditional wars were fought, with hand-to-hand combat, swords, spears, bow and arrows, shields, things of that sort, a group of men, charging another group of men, meeting each other in the middle. But this war is going to be fought with nuclear capabilities, man, with a push of a button. That's that burning and fuel of fire that it's talking about, man. These nuclear weapons that are going to be used. There's still going to be a ground war that is going to take place, over in the Middle East, in the region of Saudi Arabia, in that region. But ultimately, this war is going to be nuclear, man. Nuclear weapons are going to be used, You know what? I'm just going to grab both of these. This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 49. You know what? No, Jeremiah chapter 50 and verse 45. And it says, Therefore, hear ye the counsel of the Lord, that he hath taken against Babylon, and his purposes that he hath purposed against the land of the Chaldeans. Surely the least of the flock shall draw them out. Surely he shall make their habitation desolate with them. And yeah, man, again, what is modern day Babylon? America, man. Because that's America's destiny. That's the fate of this place, to be destroyed, man, and to be left utterly desolate. As it says in, Jeremiah 50, verse 1, the Lord is going to send fanners to Babylon, man. What are those fanners? Those nuclear missiles, along with, the chariots, the angels that are going to be in the chariots also, shooting fire down on this place, man. So the least of flock, being Amalek, man. Because again, they're going to be the ones to start World War III, So I'm going to end it on this. There's the book of Matthew, chapter 24 and verse 6. And it says, And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. So yeah, man, we're still hearing of wars and rumors of war because again, right now, even though we know what's going to happen, right now World War III is still a rumor, of war, because it's still being talked about, man. Is a buildup that is going to take place, or the buildup that is taking place, to, this war, this great war that is going to take place, man. The war of Armageddon, you know. So, Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory due to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash. I'd like to give double honors unto the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, who I learned this truth from. And I'd like to say peace and salutations unto the hopefully elect. Till the next time I see you, Shalom.